Alright guys, I'm using my dad's phone to film this. This is my third time trying to film this. So this is to help anybody that's trying to get a commercial driver's permit in North Carolina. So I'm going to show you the two websites and the three apps I used. Or not three apps I used, two apps I used. And I'll try to put them in the description below. So here's proof. This is my, try to cover up my my information here, but that's proof. I got my commercial learner's permit, and just covering up my address and stuff right there. So I didn't know what to study really. Well, I mean, I knew what to study because you have air brakes and combinations and general knowledge. But a lot of people online on YouTube said to use this one, CDL Prep. So it has 50 question tests between general knowledge, combinations with air brakes. There was one girl, she said, that drives for Swift. She said to use CDL Genie. You have to pay for it, so I didn't really use it. I did use CDL Prep, the other one, and there you go in. It runs through all the questions. I'm just choosing randomly right here, but it shows you the answer because that's how the test is. Because if you got it wrong, it shows you if you got it wrong. If you got it right, you got it right. You know. Um, and that's how the test is, so that's why I like that one. This one, unless you're doing the practice mode, if you do the exam mode, it doesn't tell you what you're getting right or wrong. So I use those two apps on the phone when I wasn't busy. I did pay for one thing. I paid for not having ads, even though an ad just popped up. That's because I got a new phone today probably, but I did pay to not have ads because that's a little annoying. And on CDL Prep you get ads here and there. I'll try to slow down, talking a little fast, but yeah. So the two CDL Prep apps were really good. This is my mom trying to get the cat back, but he'll come in eventually. So the CDL Prep with the steering wheel, I'd highly recommend. It looks like that right there. I'd say that's the best one because when I went to take the test in North Carolina, it was just I just knew the answers because of studying, and make sure you put in the time to study because you don't put in the time to study, you don't use these tools, you are going to go in there and fail the test. But I failed first. I mean, I didn't fail first try. I passed everything first try. I think out of all the 95 questions, out of all the three tests, I only missed 5. So like general knowledge, I only missed 3. I only missed 1 in air brakes, and then I only missed 1 in combinations. So I didn't think it was hard at all. One guy in there, he was telling me he was struggling, but you study enough. I think it's pretty simple tests, so you can go on and find a school and learn how to drive big trucks. So that's my next step, is just finding a place to go to school, and then take the road test, and then go work for somebody and be out there on the road. Um, but the two websites I would recommend, this one is called Cristi, CRIST CDL, Crist, CDL.com. I guess that's how you pronounce it. That's how I pronounce it. But you can select your state, and then click North Carolina, and then you have multiple general knowledge, multiple air brakes, multiple combinations tests. So that one's a good one. And then this is CDLpracticetest.com. You pick your state, and I like this one because you can simulate like a general knowledge test. So if you want to click here, the general knowledge test simulator, and then this allows you to skip questions, answer questions, and then that's like the test. So if you get it right, it's going to tell you get it right. If you get it wrong, it's going to tell you get it wrong. So I hope you study. So that's a good one. They have two air brake. They have hazmat and all the other stuff, but you just need to pass general knowledge, combinations, and air brakes. So they have 2 CDL air brake tests and a CDL combinations test on there. And then they have multiple general knowledge and air brakes and combinations tests on the CDLcristi.com. So those two are really good because you sit on your computer and then just time yourself, because you have it's not timed. You have as much time as you need, so just go slow and make sure you read the questions. And then another thing I'd recommend you do, because I didn't do it, is study your road signs, because the examiner in there is going to ask you about your road signs, and some of them I didn't really remember. And then make sure you have your social security card, because you need that. And then make sure you get your DOT physical done and have that. And the place I went in North Carolina was Lumberton. I'd recommend scheduling an appointment and going there, because the DMVs are backed up right now. But uh, that's that's pretty much it. Um, I was talking uh, kind of fast. I think my mom got the cat inside. But yeah, I recommend the best one. If you don't do any of the other ones, and this one's free, there's just ads here and there. I really recommend the CDL prep with the steering wheel. That one right there. And you see a lot of people on here on YouTube. They recommend that one. So, but that's gonna do it. I hope this helps people in North Carolina get their CDL permit. I'll try to link all the places below in the description. But I really just made this video to help everyone.